Welcome. In today's video we will look at how to use docRaptor API with PHP. First, what we need to do is install docRaptor. We're gonna head over to our terminal, new terminal, and we're gonna write composer require docRaptor / docRaptor. I'm gonna press enter and it will download the files. After it is done, we'll create a PHP file. We're just gonna call it script.php. In this PHP, we will include the autoload.php file inside the vendor folder. If we go to vendor, as you guys can see, this autoload.php, we will include this file in our script. This will load all the files for docRaptor, so we'll be able to use it inside our script.php file. Next, we'll create an instance of the class docAPI. We'll do docRaptor equals new docRaptor / docAPI. Then we will get the config and we will set the username, which is going to be our API key. For our purposes, we are using the free version of docRaptor, so we'll just put your API key here as our API key. Next, we'll create an instance of the class doc. So we'll do doc equals new docRaptor / doc. Then we will set the test to true. This way we can play with the styles and get a good looking document without wasting any of our loaded documents. Next, we will set the document URL, which is going to be doc set document URL, which for this example is the invoice.html file located in docRaptor.com/examples/invoice.html. If you guys look here, this HTML page is what we will convert to a PDF file. Next, we will set the name of the document, which is doc set name. And for this, you can put whatever you want. For this example, I'm gonna do docRaptor php.pdf. This will basically allow you to find your document in the documents log in your account. Next, we will set the type of the document that we want to convert our HTML to, which is set document type. In our case, it is PDF. Next, we will create doc and give it our document as the parameter. So we'll do create response equals docRaptor create doc. So this will basically convert our document to a PDF file, and we will give doc as our document. Create doc will return the PDF bytes in strings. So in order to save it in our computer, we'll create a file named test.pdf, or you can name it whatever you want. And in our script.php file, we can use the method file put contents, and the first parameter will be our file that we're trying to put bytes into, and the bytes itself, which is going to be create response. And now we will just run this file. And now if you open test.pdf, as you guys can see, we converted our HTML into a PDF. And just a heads up, the free version does include watermarks, as you guys can see right here. You can also use set document content instead of set document URL. For example, we can do doc set document content, and in here we will put our HTML code. So I will create an HTML file over here. We'll name it content.html. We'll put the boilerplate code, and we'll just put an h1, and inside it we'll put hello world. I'm also going to give this a style. Now remember, the style needs to be inside the head. So all the styling you do to the page that you want to convert to PDF needs to be written inside the style tag. You cannot link it to a separate CSS file, and I will explain later why. So for the style, we'll do h1 text align center, and and also color blue. And as you guys can see, this is our HTML, and now we will convert it to PDF. Now in order to put our HTML code in our content, I will use the method file get contents, and in the parameter I will put the location of the content.html, which in this case is content.html. So what this will do is it will get everything that is inside content.html and pass it to set document content. And the reason that I told you guys to put all your CSS code in the head inside this style tag, it is because if you link the styles to a separate CSS file, over here when we get the file get contents, it will not get CSS code. It will get the code which says link to this CSS, which when we pass it to set document content, it will not work. So if you put it in the styles, it will get the styles and it will pass it to set document content, which will see the styles and create the correct PDF of the HTML. So now we will also create a new file. We'll just call this test2.pdf, and over here we'll change it. And now if you run this, as you guys can see, our HTML output as a PDF. And that is it for this tutorial.